Hey guys, good morning. This is Drew. Hope you're having a great Monday. If you're watching this is not Facebook Live, as you know, because I am in Anaheim, California at a training, but I did not want to miss our time together with Mindset Monday, so I previously recorded this. So welcome to Mindset Monday. Every week on Monday at 8 a.m., we're talking about the different mindset shifts on how we can change our personal lives, our businesses, and our families. And so, like I said, I'm in Anaheim, California today. My family is actually here. My daughter Emma, my wife Kim, they're out having fun, and I'm learning. And I want to talk about a specific topic today, which comes up so much as a business coach that I interact with my clients. And the topic today is about motivation. So many times I have my clients and they come to me, Drew, hey, I want to hire you as my coach, which I'm like, yeah, I'm excited, right? But you know what I need help with, Drew, is I need somebody to help motivate me. And so when I hear that, I kind of have a moment because I want to make sure you realize that, at least my perspective as a coach, is that there's no magic fairy dust for motivation. I can't come up and give you something to motivate you to kind of move your goals or change your habits. In fact, I was reading a book actually on the plane over here to California, and actually, full transparency, I actually was an audiobook. I did not read the book, but it took me about 4 hours to hear this book. And Mel Robbins is the author, and it's actually the 5-second rule. So if you haven't read the book or the audible book, a great book. It basically just talks about a lot of different things that go on in her life and how she overcame some fears. But one of the chapters specifically was talking about motivation, and it was really provided clarity for me because basically what she was saying is that motivation is a myth. It's actually a lie because we think that we have to earn or get or achieve or obtain some type of motivation. And what she was saying, which I think is so true, is we sometimes the hard stuff, we're never going to be motivated to do it. Honestly, I'm not motivated to go to the gym. Can get an amen. I'm not interested in going to the gym. I'm not motivated to go to the gym, but I know that's the thing I need to do to lose the weight that I need or maintain my health, right? So if you're waiting for a moment to get motivated to save money, or you're motivated to maybe make a decision to move into a different career, I encourage you to stop waiting for your motivation because it's not going to show up. It's the hard stuff that sometimes we look at. It's interesting. Why are we motivated to do the fun stuff, right? It's because our motivation requires different willpower and different challenges. But really, if you look at the people that have had high levels of success, they do the hard stuff anyways, right? Let's just think about right now in the Olympic athletes that if you guys are watching the Olympics, do you think learning to ski or ice skate was hard? Yeah. Do you think they wanted to wake up at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning and have just a grueling schedule to learn how to ice skate? No, there's probably days that they wanted to lay in bed and not get up. But they did it anyway. They did the hard stuff anyway because they weren't necessarily motivated. They were pushed in a direction. Mel also talks about, which I think is so powerful, is that when you're talking about for the lack of motivation, you've got to find courage. And if you don't find courage for yourself, you've got to hire somebody or have somebody in your life that is going to take a stand for you to have that courage. As myself, I am a productivity coach, so I mainly work with business owners every single day. And we look at the activities that they need to do. But I take a stand for them because they need the courage and the enforcement and basically the positive energy to say, keep going, keep focusing on the goal, because you're going to lose that motivation, or you might not even have the motivation at all. So you need to find someone in your life. And if you need to use me as a resource, happy to do it. You can reach out to me at coachingwithdrew@gmail.com. Just let's have a conversation, a dialogue on how I can help you. Either you're in your business goals, your personal goals, or give you in a direction so you can have that. You've got to really work on having the courage to fight and resist against this, oh, I need to be motivated. I'm telling you, there's days that I'm not motivated, but I put my big boy panties on and I get the job done, because at the end of the day, that's how I feed my family. That's how I create abundance. That's how I create wealth for myself. And I'm happy. And sometimes you're not going to be motivated. And I wish, again, I don't have that silver dust to hand out because I don't think it exists. So two things that I want you to kind of go into this week, because we're talking about motivation. If we know it's a myth or a lie, then we've got to come up with a plan, right? So we talked about in previous Mindset Mondays, you've got to have a written plan. We know over 87% of people that don't have a written plan never actually achieve their goal, right? So if it's not written down, so you've got to have your goal written down. And then when you're looking at the activities and you lack the motivation, you got to have the courage to just suck it up and do it. And again, it's in this book called the 5-second rule. She counts down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I'm up, right? And it's a simple thing, but sometimes simple is not easy, right? Sometimes the simple things that we need to do in life are just not easy, and yet it's a multiplier effect. It's the tipping point of what we need to do in our life. So I want you to kind of think about that. I often see people in two different kind of mindsets when they're talking about plans and goals and their motivation on how to achieve some of the things they've set out for their life. First is they have no written plan at all, which we talked about. That's very bad. So if you want to have anything in life, you need to write it down. And I talked about last week was the bucket list. Maybe it's your financial goals. Maybe it's your growth plan, and maybe some learning activities or some classes you need to take, different things like that. The second thing is, this is something huge, and those of you that are very detail-oriented, I'm talking to you. Sometimes you have a plan that's so complicated, you need like an engineer to figure out even what it says. So keep your goals and your plans simple. Keep them very, very simple. We talked about in the past Mindset Mondays, keep them smart, right? So keep them measurable, but keep them simple. Let's look at 2 to 3 things we can do this week. If we hit 2 out of the 3, let's add 2 more. But let's not create a to-do list of 25 things, because when we go back to the motivation, we already know you're not naturally motivated anyway, because that's a myth or a lie. And now you've just got a 25-item list of to-do list items that you're not going to achieve because of partly mindset, partly skill, partly time management. But let's just focus it down into the 3 parts. If you got 2 out of the 3, would that be good? Yeah. Would it be more effective to focus on those one thing, the second thing, and then the third thing, and actually achieve 2 or 3 of them? Yes. So that will keep you motivated. It will create a mindset of abundance, and you're actually moving one foot in front of the other and kind of pushing forward. So I just want you to kind of go through that process. Make sure you kind of understand that if you're waiting for motivation, last time I checked, it's not going to be on a UPS truck, or it's not going to come from Amazon. All right. So I always leave you guys with a mindset quote, and I want to leave this with you. Life is 10% what happens to me and 90% of how I react to it. This is from Charles Swindoll. And I've heard this a couple different ways, but this one's great. So I'm going to read it a second time. Life is 10% what happens to me and 90% of how I react to it. So if you're a person that completely goes into victimhood all the time, oh my gosh, my life is horrible. Oh, I need to be motivated. Well, I would be motivated, Drew, if this didn't happen to my life, or if she was nicer to me, or if I had more money in the bank. That's victimhood, right? So we always go, you can be 2 options. You can be the victor or the victim. Victor is your victorious overcoming the failing forward of what you failed to accomplish, right? But you've learned so much. So if you're looking for that silver bullet, it doesn't exist. And I want you to think about your mindset on motivation. Are you waiting for someone to motivate you? Do you have the courage to do whatever it takes and take a stand for yourself and really accomplish your goals? All right. Well, have a great week. And I will see you live on Facebook next Monday. I'll be back from California sharing some more wisdom with you. So it'll be Facebook Live at 8 a.m. for Mindset Monday. So have a great week. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this is the 25th episode of Mindset Monday. So we've been on this journey for 25 straight Mondays in a row. We haven't missed a beat. We even got through Christmas with my family. So I appreciate everyone that has shared them, commented on them. Even this video that I'm going to post on Facebook, comment on those, because I read all those comments and the energy is awesome. So I'll see you on Mindset Monday next Monday live on Facebook. But have a great week. Talk to you guys later. Bye.